Hello everyone, it's Dale here with new weekly trading ideas video. What you see before you is NinjaTrader 8 platform with my custom-made volume profile and VWAP indicators, and the chart before you, that's Crude Oil Futures, and it is on a 30-minute chart. In here I'd like to talk about a newly formed resistance, which is in here, and it is at 69.66. If I use the volume profile here over that recent selling activity, over that downtrend zone, then you can see that there's a heavy volume zone that very nicely stands out. It is this one. This is basically telling us that sellers who are pushing the price downwards stopped here for a while and started to add their short positions before continuing to push the price even lower. And this heavy volume zone is important for the sellers because they placed a lot of their short positions here. So that's the reason I have that resistance here. Now, this is not the only reason, there are more. First, if you look in here, the price reacted to this zone very strongly, very sharply in the past. That means that in the past this was a support. When the price blew past the support, it turned into a resistance. All right. Now, another thing is those red zones, those are fair value gaps. And if there's a short scenario, I like to trade from the top of a fair value gap, like in here. Right. Fair value gap, that's a concept from smart money trading. Essentially, you need 3 candles, like 1, 2, 3, and there needs to be a gap between the low of the first one and the high of the third one, and then there's a gap. As you can see, there are many gaps like this, and I actually have an indicator which you can download for free, and it will show you those gaps. If you go to my website, which is traderdale.com, and if you click videos, then it will take you to this page, and there's a whole video where I'm talking about those gaps, and you can, if you click it, you can download this indicator here for free. Right, you just enter your name and email where we sent you that indicator, and that's it. So you can get the indicator here. Let me go back to the charts. One more thing I wanted to say here is that if you look into this whole range, then the level is exactly at 50% of the range. See, that's another thing that adds strength to our level, 50%. Right, 50% of a dealing range. This is also a concept from the smart money trading. I'm implementing that into my trading, just, you know, small bits, but I do that now, and it helps to improve my win rate. So anyways, that's for the crude oil. Let's go for the next trading idea, and the next one will be on the US dollar Japanese yen. So on the US dollar Japanese yen, by the way, this is a 30-minute chart. In here you can see that there's a huge gap, this red gap. And as I was saying, in short trade scenario, I like to trade from the top border of that gap, which is in here. Right, so this is the resistance. If the price comes to this level, then there's a chance that there'll be a reaction. Right, the level is at 146.12, and it is not only about that fair value gap, but it is also about heavy volume zone here and about volume profile setup. Because what we see here, this is a very strong rejection of higher prices, and when I see this, then I'm always interested how volumes were distributed here, and what I want to see is something like this. Significant zone somewhere around the place where the price actually turned, and this is exactly what I like to see. And the level is at the beginning of that heavy volume zone, at the same time as being at the top border of that fair value gap here, right? So those two setups nicely align, showing me this setup. What we need to do now is just wait for that pullback. It doesn't need to be soon, but markets have very good memory, and when the price reaches this zone, there's a chance that there'll be a reaction. Alright, so that's for the US dollar Japanese yen. Let's now go to the next trading idea, and it will be on the Canadian dollar Swiss franc. So this is a 30-minute chart of the Canadian dollar Swiss franc, and in here I have two resistance zones. Both are based on this downtrend zone. This is the first level at 0.6241. The second one is here at 0.6260. If I draw the volume profile over this zone, over that selling activity, then you can see that those two heavy volume zones very nicely stand out, and they represent place where sellers who were pushing the price downwards were active. So we just need to wait for pullbacks. An ideal scenario would be pullback to the first resistance, reaction, then pullback to the second resistance, and a reaction. Alright, because the sellers who are adding to their short positions should defend those places, and when the price reaches them again, they should become active and push the price downwards. Now, additionally to those heavy volume zones, you can also notice that we have the fair value gaps in here, right? And those are the top borders of those fair value gaps, of this fair value gap and this fair value gap. Additionally, if I scroll back a bit, you can see that the price was reacting to those zones in the past, not exactly to those zones, but there were a couple of reactions to that first level, and also a couple of reactions to that second level here, and also this one. Don't forget about this one. So those zones acted as supports in the past, and when the price went past them, they became resistances. Alright, so we just need to wait for the pullbacks, and when the price reaches those resistances, then take it from there. Now, if you guys are interested in learning more about the volume profile, VWAP or order flow trading, then head over to my website, which is traderdale.com. If you click this button, which says trading course and tools, then it will take you to this page where you can browse my trading education and custom-made trading tools. In here, there's the volume profile pack, which will teach you everything about volume profile trading. Below that, there's order flow pack, which focuses on day trading with order flow. And also both those packs will provide you with my custom-made indicators like the volume profile, VWAP, and order flow. And if you scroll down a bit, then there's a combo, which includes both the volume profile pack and the order flow pack, both together for a discounted price. Now, before I wrap the video up, I'd like to announce a winner of a contest we had last time. The prize of the contest were my custom-made volume profile and VWAP indicators for TradingView platform, and right now on your screen you see the name of the person who won in the contest. So congratulations to the winner, and what I'll do next is I'll do another contest for the next week. The only thing that you need to do to participate in this contest is leave a comment below this video, which I'll publish on YouTube, and next week I'll randomly pick one person to win this set of custom-made indicators. So that's about that. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time, and until then, happy trading!